to the Channel 5 10 o'clock news. I'm Alexis Sisak.
And I'm McKenna Geiger. Tonight we have some somber news to bestow upon the citizens of America.
By now you all must know of the Rosenbergs, one of the greatest peacetime dramas in our history as a nation.
Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were accused of passing on top-secret information about the atomic bomb to the Soviets, our enemies. Although they were accused, they admitted to being innocent right up until their death.
Yes, you heard it here first, folks. Today, July 19, 1953, Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were both executed in the electric chair at Sing Sing Prison in New York City. They committed a serious crime, conspiracy to commit espionage, and a serious crime means a serious punishment.
Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were the first husband and wife couple to be executed in the electric chair. We have some breaking news. The video of the witness who saw this execution firsthand has just been released. Here it is.
She died a lot harder. When it appeared that she had received enough electricity to kill an ordinary person and had received the exact amount that had killed her husband, the doctors went over and pulled down the cheap prison dress, a little dark green printed job, and placed the placed the stethoscopes to her, and then looked around and looked at each other rather dumbfounded and seemed surprised that she was not dead. Believing she was dead, the attendants had taken off the ghastly strappings and electrodes and the black belts and so forth. And these had to be readjusted again, and she was given more electricity, which started again that kind of a ghastly plume of smoke that rose from her head and went up against the skylight overhead. After two more of those jolts, Ethel Rosenberg had met a maker she'll have a lot of explaining to do to.
Wow, that is a very heart-wrenching story now, isn't it, McKenna?
Yes, it is, Alexis.
Some Americans are not at all happy with this cruel and unusual punishment. They believe it is wrong on so many levels that the Rosenbergs were killed, and they left behind two children, a 6 and a 7-year-old. And they believe it is wrong that they were killed under these circumstances.
We now go live to Marissa Chen, where she talks to the protesters who protested this execution to get their real feelings.
No execution!
Thank you, McKenna Geiger. As you can see, there's protesters outside the White House saying the death of Julius and Ethel Rosenberg is absurd. Now here are two protesters that have pulled out of the crowd. What are your thoughts about this execution?
Well, this execution of the Rosenbergs would be affecting 4 people instead of 2. The loss of these lives of the Rosenbergs would affect their children, and these children would be orphaned, and that would not be fair to them because they have done nothing wrong.
Okay. And what are your thoughts?
Just because they did a crime, this crime is not an account of justice. Mr. President, do not permit hysterical fear to override justice. Send them back to Russia and do not kill them. They do not deserve to die.
Oh, there's a lot of powerful opinion out here today. Now back to you, Alexis, in the studio.
Thank you, Marissa.
Now we go to Shay for her previously recorded interview with Julius and Ethel Rosenberg before they were executed.
Hello, we only have a couple of minutes in the prison and I'm going to be interviewing Ms. Rosenberg. Hello, Ms. Rosenberg, your husband has just been executed. Do you have anything to say? Do you regret what you've done? Do you think you're innocent?
I am innocent.
Okay, well, I have a couple of... Okay.
Thank you, Shay. Like we said before, that interview was previously recorded.
As of this evening, Julius and Ethel Rosenberg are officially dead.
Our hearts go out to the friends and family of the victims, but this shows you how serious us Americans are about the Cold War.
We sign off this evening by saying thank you for watching the Channel 5 10 o'clock news.
Please stay around for another episode of I Love Lucy.
Good night.